Ender Dragon, the final boss of Minecraft. Now, there are plenty of ways to absolutely annihilate it, as speedrunners have clearly shown us, but today I want to investigate how many other ways is there to kill the Ender Dragon. So after taking out the crystals manually, which I guess I could have also done with the redstone, I'm a massive contraption with dispensers or something. My first thought to take out, the actual dragon itself, not just its wacky little crystals, was by using TNT minecarts. I know it's a tad bit obscure to use minecarts for this, but hear me out. TNT minecarts not only explode, but they explode off of each other! However, my first attempt at using TNT minecarts to annihilate the dragon sort of failed as I placed it really high up, and because I placed it really high up, the dragon decided to choose my armed bomb as its own nest! So I just let the minecarts drop and figured I should try a new strategy. Still with TNT minecarts, mind you, but what if I put it as low down as I can, but it will still be set off by it falling into the ground? Which didn't work as the dragon's hitbox prevented me from actually breaking the damn blocks! Anyways, the TNT minecarts fell and didn't even blow up! So after that disappointment, I decided to stick with my TNT minecart idea, but this time, if I literally rammed it into the dragon, which would work as shown by this test. But it required fixing literally every time the dragon rocked up, which meant that by the time I had finished fixing my crude contraption, the dragon had already left. However, there was nothing I could do about that, so I just waited for it to come down and greet me, which it eventually did. And look at the massive explosion! I'm sure you'd have expected that thing to create something, big! Oh no, look at its health. It did barely anything. But I wasn't giving up on the idea, so guess what I did? Yeah, I tried it again, and ended up blowing up my own contraption! So I simply settled on just constantly manually pushing TNT minecarts down this track. This is a way to kill the Ender Dragon. Is it an efficient or survival-friendly way? Not in the slightest, but it did work. Eventually, after quite a while. So my next idea, still TNT related, I decided to construct a TNT cannon. But the first challenge was remembering how on earth to make one, because it's been literal years since I've attempted a TNT cannon, and unfortunately I don't own that old redstone handbook anymore. I thought this was how you make one, and with that I respawned the dragon, took out the crystals surrounding it, and then discovered this was not how you make one. And ended up just blowing up the entire, it's not even a TNT cannon, just ended up blowing my entire contraption. So in typical fashion, I tried again, because now it wasn't just about killing the Ender Dragon, it was about self-pride knowing that I remembered how to make a TNT cannon. So I came up with this design using fences and stuff, and it actually worked! And it was an individual unit, so I could create multiple! And with this, I was certain I had a winning strategy to defeat the Ender Dragon. Was it efficient? No. No, it was not. Was it survival friendly? No. No, it was not. It was still more of a grind than I wanted it to be. So I was like, well, what else could kill the Ender Dragon? Arrows, right? Well, you'd think that, but at this position, the dragon literally just, knocks them to the side while setting them on fire somehow! So I abandoned the arrows idea and tried to set the Ender Dragon on fire! Which, by the way, it's fireproof! Fine, so back to TNT it is. Back to a lot of TNT! And aside from the added effect of blowing up pretty much everything in its vicinity, it was also very effective at killing the Ender Dragon. Very efficient. Survival-friendly, not particularly, but still pretty damn cool to look at. Especially when there's two of them, yeah! So if the only way that someone can kill the Ender Dragon is swords, bows, and TNT, how else could you kill it? How about blowing up literally everything around it? In conclusion, the best way to defeat the Ender Dragon is either with a sword, bow, or the beds! Have a good one, chaps!